In this video, I'm going to do a top 10 countdown of the best special moves in Mortal Kombat 2. MK2 has a wide variety of special moves that range from complete trash to totally overpowered. So let's start with number 10. Kicking off our countdown is Kung Lao's teleport. Both Raiden and Kung Lao have great teleports, but I give the edge to Lao because he can do a kick at the end of his, which, when it connects, does 20% damage. The teleport allows him to close the gap if he needs to get in. It also is just another great tool in his arsenal, along with the dive kick, which make him hard to pin down. Number 9 might come as a surprise to some, Reptile's invisibility. Reptile very well might be the weakest fighter in the game, but his invisibility is a very strong ability. Invisible Reptile can control the match to a pretty good extent against most of his opponents. He can wait and bait, forcing the other player to do something that he can react to and counter, or he can get aggressive and confuse opponents with surprise attacks. It is hard to fight that which you cannot see. If you are playing as Reptile and not using invisibility, it's time to rethink your strategy. Landing at number 8 on my top 10 is Shang Tsung's morphing. Being able to counterpick your opponent by morphing into their biggest nightmare, or whoever you feel more comfortable using against them, is very strong. Not to mention he can basically be top tier Mileena or Jax for the entire round. There are caveats, of course. He is vulnerable when morphing, especially when morphing back. And even though a morph lasts 16 game seconds, they do go by quick. But the morphs make Shang Tsung the most versatile character in the game, and a lot of fun to use. At number 7, Kitana's fan throw. While it is underwhelming if thrown from the ground, her ability to throw it in the air and at instant speeds with instant air fans make this one of the best specials in the game. It is a huge projectile and does 20% damage, the most damage of any single projectile in the game by some margin. Kung Lao's hat and Baraka's blade spark are the next closest projectiles at around 15% damage. But the real strength in her fan throw comes from instant air fans. They come out fast if you can throw them instantly from just off the ground. Coming in at number 6 is Liu Kang's bicycle kick. This is the main reason you find yourself married to the block button when you play him. Getting hit by one does a massive 30% damage. Now to put that into perspective, blocking a bicycle kick will take off about 7.5% of your health bar, which is roughly the same as actually getting hit by a ninja's slide or scorpion's telepunch. Bicycle kicks come out very fast, making them easy to sneak in on an opponent close up. You can combo one after a jump kick to knock off almost half a health bar. And to add to the madness, multiple bicycle kicks are possible if timed perfectly, allowing for game over level damage. Now we're at the top 5, the best of the best. Number 5. Kitana's fan rays. It comes out fast and sets up massive damage combos, especially in the corner. If you time it right, she can even do infinite combos off of it. A basic jump kick, air fan, square wave punch combo off the fan rays does almost 50% damage, and it doesn't just punish your opponent jumping in at you. You can block many special moves and quickly punish with a fan rays combo. Moves such as Mileena's roll, Liu Kang's bicycle kick, Kung Lao's dive kick, and Scorpion's telepunch. Rolling in at number 4 is Mileena with her roll. This move comes out so fast that up close it is extremely hard to block. Now, she already has high level sweeps and jabs, and the threat of the roll coming out at any time forces your opponents to play defensively. It only does 13% damage, but it sets up a lot of combos that do much more than just 13%. And while she does have infinites she can do off of the roll, those are not practical for actual match play. Her roll combos in the corner, however, are a big factor, even at tournament level play. Roll, jump kick, roll, jump kick is a basic corner combo she can land on anyone, and that does nearly 60% damage. Number 3, Liu Kang's fireballs. Liu's fireballs are incredibly versatile because he can throw them low, standing, or in the air. His low fireball is probably the weakest of your options, but it is still good at stopping things like Shang Tsung's fireball spam and most other projectiles. The standing fireball, also known as the high fireball, is fast and hard to punish, but his strongest fireball of them all is the instant air fireball. When timed correctly, Liu can rattle them off at instant speed like a machine gun. And because he can shoot his fireballs low, mid, and high, it makes them hard to dodge. At the very least, your opponent is going to take some chip damage from blocking them, which adds up. Number 2. This move is what makes Jax the king of Mortal Kombat 2, the ground pound. This special move comes out very fast, it is hard to punish, and cannot be blocked on the ground. It allows Jax to win some matches just by simply running away and pounding the ground. And to make it even more busted, he can perform multiple ground pounds, doing varying numbers of them in a row and in quick succession. One ground pound does 13% damage, so it takes 8 of them to win a round. That would be a big ask for most specials, but for an unblockable one that comes out super fast, it is definitely doable. And the best special move in MK2. Number 1, Mileena's Sigh. She is a strong fighter overall, but this move is what makes her the best fighter in Mortal Kombat 2. You only have to charge high punch for about 1 or 2 seconds and release it, which means she can spam them in the air relentlessly. Fighters like Johnny Cage, Baraka, Reptile, and even Kitana can't do a whole lot to stop her when she is spamming air Sigh. One side does just over 14% damage, and that means if you've blocked 3 of them, you've already eaten 10% damage. Oh, and they aren't too bad if thrown on the ground either. Well, I hope you liked my top 10 video. If this gets enough interest, I will do another video of the 10 worst specials in Mortal Kombat 2. Thanks for watching.
Is that your best?